Intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
They run, Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
They'll run with McKissick. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
What?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Delay of game, offense.
Are you serious, dog?
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Peterson, the ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
At the Chiefs, 35.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's going to let this one go for Latimer. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Kansas City.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards picking up the first. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes to throw once more. His pass caught at the 4. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3. And again, it's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill as his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The big money man, Chris Jones, getting in there to bring him to the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's caught inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way. So we've reached halftime with just the lone time. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just needed to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Play action. Haskins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Warren Hill.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it won't. The football back in excellent field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you get a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 6.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time. And now it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 6.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down.
What?
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Here we go on fourth down. Haskins. He'll drop this down to Peterson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. And incomplete. Oh, Travis Kelce unable to pull it in. But now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelce. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, If you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 21.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Hey, we know Pat Mahomes can run it. We saw it right there, but you get the sense when he takes off, every Chiefs fan is just saying, hey, be careful.
You get the sense, right, that everyone's holding their breath?
Yes.
And no one's exhaling until he gets up? Well, that makes perfect sense. But the reason that play works well for him when he decides to keep it and run, because of the respect for his arm. He throws it so well and so often that when he does make the decision to run, it's usually wide open.
He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on
Kansas City.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Here's
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
2nd and 5 at the 28.
2nd and 5 now. Smith. He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
Out of the gun, Smith. Eluding the press. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It was Breeland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10.
How's it
At
going?
their own 25-yard line.
Alex Smith and the offense heading out for their next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 45. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Up from his safety spot to charge in and make the play, Landon Collins. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
Thomas Davis on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
And goal to go.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And they will take a knee here.
Well, that's the play you work on each and every week. Your offense taking a knee at the end means you've won the ball game. But how about the defensive effort? A shutout, pitching a shutout, they're going to feel great about themselves.
They're going to feel really great about themselves. A big goose egg on the scoreboard. Nice job defensively.
Yeah, I say dinner on the defensive coordinator tonight.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Look at the fucker. Oh my god.